Well, hello folks, and welcome back to The Sims. Today is our last day on this island. I have downloaded a new city. We are going to move to it, and hopefully it will be less laggy than this one. What we're going to do before we do all that, however, is simply wish Paige a happy birthday. She is growing up today. She is going to be a toddler. We need to buy her a cake, which we will do so here. Chica's out and about hunting for metal. I probably, before I move, bring her back. My dogs are all a little bit sad. Everybody will be cheering up soon though. Go ahead and let's just get this party started. Not even gonna waste time today. This, due to the lag and how slow everything is going, it'll probably take a little bit of time for everyone to make their way here. Come one and all down to the dining room where Paige is going to grow up. We're going to eat some cake and then we are going to move out of this town. I really do like this town. The previous time I played The Sims, like 2 years ago, I played on an earlier version of this map and it worked perfectly fine. I did not have all of these problems. Sergey, you really gonna go eat some leftover autumn salad when you can have some delicious birthday cake soon? Can you just wait? Can you just wait? You need to eat sugar, not leafy greens and probably whatever else, I don't know. Cheese, and there's probably delicious bacon on it, and Thousand Island dressing, all of the good stuff. Anyways, Durandal grabs Paige and brings her downstairs. Whenever we move, I'm going to pack up everything in this house. I'm not going to let the game sell all of my furniture and everything, even though I probably should. But we'll take it with us, and what I'm probably going to do, provided I don't like any of the houses that are there, I'm going to build and design my own house. It will probably take me a while to do it, but I think it's time. I'm glad I didn't build one in this town. Who the hell could be calling at this time? No, I don't know who it could be. I'm not worried about it. How do I ignore phone? Yeah, ignore call. Don't need to hear it. Anyways, we're just waiting for everyone to get around here. The robots, Sergey, who's getting grumpy because he's hungry. Paige has her doll, Paige's toy, stuffed in her diaper, I guess. I don't know where she keeps that thing. The other unfortunate thing is, again, I'm going to have to re-add all of the families to the new town. So, all of the interactions in this town, everything that everybody's done, pretty much going to be for nothing. When you move, I think you lose all relationships. You better not lose all your lifetime happiness points when we move. I think we lose all of our wishes too, but we'll see. So, let's see what type of little unholy terror Paige is going to grow up into. I'm so glad I never threw a birthday party where people brought things like this. For kids, I guess that is fine though. But if somebody brought that to my birthday party as an adult, I would slap it out of their hand and shove that down their throat. You wanna blow that in my ear? This is how drunk Plump gets in a bad mood. Durandal says, screw you, I'm not even gonna watch my daughter grow up. And the days have flown by and Paige is now a toddler. She still needs a lot of caring for, but can now also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What she learns at this age will set the stage for her future development. And there she is. Our darling little bundle of joy. No. Nobody's eating cake. At least you're not. You're gonna move to the new town hungry. We don't have time to waste here. I've already wasted enough time this morning trying to get everything ironed out and fixed. We're going to move to a brand spanking new town. Let's see. And Sergey just watched Paige become a toddler. He's looking forward to making new memories of tickling, playing, and potty training. Getting her to talk and beginning to teach her skills that will guide her through the rest of her life. What she'll be in the future, who knows? Maybe she'll be a musician, maybe she'll be a ghost hunter. We'll just have to see what her personality develops as she grows up. She apparently didn't get another personality trait for becoming a toddler. I don't know when that happens. But in 7 days, she will become a child. Then I think 7 days after that or something, she'll become a teen. And then Sergei will probably be dead from old age. So, the new towns that we have are all of these. Appaloosa Plains, Bridgeport. Most of these are towns that were created by Maxis and either came with the base game or one of the expansions. I wanted to check out Moonfall Island, but whenever I went to it, it was a lot tinier than I thought it would be. Like a quarter the size of the map we're currently on, and it had almost no buildings placed. I don't want to have to place buildings for a new town. So hopefully when we go to Haunted Valley 2, it'll already be set up, and we can just like buy a house or buy a lot and take over from there. Now, I'm saying we're going to move to Haunted Valley 2. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to actually get this loaded up, because it takes forever to load new maps in this game. So, our sim family is preparing to move to a new town. Uprooting them for this long-distance move will cause all normal wishes, opportunities, and relationships with sims outside of your house to be lost as they wipe the slate clean in their new life. They may also lose their job if the new town doesn't offer their selected career. Yes, we will continue. But if the new town sucks, if it's not already set up, I am going to just go to a new town. I'm not going to delete all this footage and go back through this all. I'll just say, hey, Haunted Falls didn't work, we went to one of the other towns. And yes, we'll save it. LP Mega Run 3, we'll overwrite that. Pretty much just have like 3 save files that I dance between for the LP. In case the game crashes, hangs up, or anything like that, I can just scrap all the recorded footage and go back to the beginning of the save that starts at the end of the last video. However, it's going to take probably like 5 minutes to save here. Then the Sims are going to have to do their little dance where they walk out of the house, get in the moving van, and then another like 10-minute long loading screen. So I'm going to pause the video here. Whenever we come back, we'll be getting our first look at Moonlight Falls. And I will probably be pausing the video again shortly after that to place all of the Sims, or maybe I'll do that before I come back. We'll see how it plays out. And maybe before the end of this video, we'll start designing an actual house. Ah, well, hello and welcome back. For you, it's been a few seconds. For me, it's been more like an hour or so. Between loading and then having to get all of the custom Sims placed in houses and everything, it took quite a while. Some households had to be doubled up in houses. I don't know what that will do to the family names. It'll probably converge them, so we'll have things like dick butt judges and things like that popping up for the time being, but people can move out eventually and do things on their own. I have to say, one of the biggest hurdles I faced in getting all of the custom Sims placed was the simple fact that most of you were dirt poor. $20,000, 20,000 simoleons is not nearly enough money to buy a house with. Most of the houses in this area were more than 20,000. So I had to create copies and paste new houses and then move people in with families that were in the rich houses and then kick the old families out. And anyways, it was a lot of fun. For anyone who's going to send me Sims after this video, please, I don't care if you have to cheat, give your Sim at least like 200,000 simoleons. I don't care if you give them millions of simoleons, just as long as I can afford them a house, because I'll most likely have to buy it and place it on a lot or tear down a house or something like that. Anyways, I've got 2 Telquridai families here for some reason. Pretty sure they're both exactly the same. We're going to go ahead and select this household. And instead of moving them into any of these other houses, I'm going to make a decision I'll probably regret. We've got 2 empty lots here. We've got Legacy Lot number 13 Black Cat Drive and number 11 Black Cat Drive. I don't know what a Legacy Lot is. I'm sure that it is explained somewhere, and those of you in the comments, you can feel free to tell me. I'll probably look it up after this video, but in case I don't, in case I get lazy or forget, feel free to tell me. We're going to buy the Legacy Lot, though. Has 14,000. It only costs 14,700. We got more than enough money, so we're going to purchase it. That looks great. Feel free to continue looking at different lots or start playing now. We're going to start playing. I don't know if I will record the entirety of creating this house. For those of you that have watched me throughout the years, you know in Dwarf Fortress, I am most creative whenever I don't have to sit here and talk and plan things out, because honestly I could probably spend 2 to 3 hours designing the house that I want, and being able to just put music on and zone out and do what I want without having to do commentary will create a much better house than if I'm sitting here talking, because I get a little bit of anxiety while recording. Don't know if you guys have noticed that, but if I'm sitting here building for 30 minutes trying to talk and everything, my mind is on different things and I'm trying to fill in the blanks and the silence, and it's not nearly as fun. Please save your game. Moving requires saving. LP Haunted City 1. I'll just create a brand new save here. So this is where we're at. Durandal, I didn't place your family in town because you came already attached to somebody. I don't know if the guy or girl who created your family was your significant other in real life, so I apologize for stealing Durandal from you. But the guy that came with Durandal is not in this city. He is way back in the first island, and that's where he's going to stay. Oh, good lord, I didn't know we'd have to save again. Half tempted to cut this out, but I don't know. I guess I'll keep it. I don't want to pause it again, because whenever I paused it and unpaused it finally, that like Camtasia took 10 to 15 seconds to actually start recording again. Hopefully my recording doesn't mess up. Anyways, my plans for this lot are to have multiple structures. I wouldn't mind having like a private investigator's shack at one point, at one place, have a house maybe in the center that will actually have, it'll be a ground floor, which is where people will live, and then I'll have various things underneath, like a secret laboratory, research facilities, a tinker's shop, things like that. And I might have another building off to the other side. I don't know what it will be just yet. Maybe a little house for Paige before she eventually moves out into this world all on her own. Oh wow. Yep. Going to go ahead and enable this. I'm guessing it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to have to go through and re-enable all of the settings. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a nightmare. I'll probably have to go through and retweak all of the story settings that I had messed with before. Okay, I don't know why it zoomed in on Sergei, but let's see. A supernatural wind blows through, creating a mystical weather stone. Gather supernaturals to appear to the great weather gnome for special weather effects. We'll have to keep that in mind. The grocery store has started selling fireworks bundles, and welcome to our new home. Our furniture is located in the family inventory, ready to be unpacked. The town council has expressed dismay regarding the local vagrant population. Would you like to run them out of town? All homeless Sims will... Yes. I don't want homeless Sims floating around. I want as few Sims in this town as possible. In fact, I kicked out most of the generic NPC Sims. Most of the Sims in this town now are completely custom player created Sims, except for a handful that I thought would be good flavor for the town here. What? Oh, if you say so. Though I will admit the concept is a bit daunting. Can I truly live up to the honor? Jasper Primary has been declared a true nerd of the people. There's going to be a lot of these updates streaming in, unfortunately. Yes, it's basically like going through the game brand new. Hopefully it doesn't have my tutorial and everything pop up. Attention property owner. Ownership, yep, deeds, blah blah blah. A lot less lag, as you can see, which I'm already pleased by. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this video short. I know not a whole lot has happened. It's been a whole lot of exposition and just talking about what's going on. But I'm going to save the video, make sure that the footage isn't contaminated from the long pause that I did and the saving and loading and stuff like that. Whenever we come back, I'm going to have all of my game settings tweaked for the mods that I'm using. And then we will get into designing the the house here. We have a very large plot of land to build on. Look at the size of this. Wow. See, I even need to go into like the landscape editor and paint a road up through here. We'll have like the private investigator shack somewhere. The main house can be maybe back in this corner or something, with underground tunnels that lead to all of the other facilities that we're going to be building. I can't go too overboard just yet because I do only have $125,000. So the very first thing I'm going to focus on is simply getting a livable house with bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, things like that, and then we will expand from there.